The Hannon piano exercises are a set of 60 exercises that help the pianist improve technique and artistry in order to improve their playing ability in order to tackle some of the harder songs, for example, The Flight of the Bumblebee. The first section, each lesson, is composed of a certain exercise, and these exercises focus on training certain fingers. For the first exercise, I should say that each of these exercises spans 2 octaves. So it starts in the low C and an octave below C, and it goes all the way up to high G over here. So each of these exercises spans 2 octaves, and the motive is to play it over and over again to improve your technique and artistry. So for this first exercise, I will slowly play through just 1 octave. Keep in mind that while you're practicing, you should go up to 2 octaves and then come back down. But in order to save time and to play this more slowly so you can get the full gist of what I'm doing, I'm going to play through 1 octave. Okay? So again, your right hand, your thumb will start on the C below middle C, and then your left hand's pinky will start on the C below that C. Okay? So for the right hand, your exercise is you play with your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, fourth, third, second, and then your thumb naturally lands on the D, and that pattern repeats. And then you keep on repeating until you hit this G up here. Now this is the G above middle G. So, and then the pattern is opposite. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see for this pattern is fairly simple. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and coming down is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then pretty much for this exercise, when it's going up, the jump is in between the first and second fingers, and then when coming back down, the jump is between the fifth and fourth fingers. So you're jumping a key in order to move that pattern down. So up to speed, it should sound like this. Again, I'm only playing 1 octave. When you're actually doing practices, you need to play up to 2 octaves. Okay, now going on to the left hand. The left hand mirrors the right hand in each of the notes and mirrors a similar playing pattern. So going up, it's 5, skip a key, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip a key, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip a key, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and coming back down, it's 1, skip a key, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip a key, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the pattern repeats. And together, it should sound like this. Now to keep in mind with this exercise, make sure that your left hand and your right hand is always synchronized with the same notes being played by both hands at the same time, and just make sure everything is smooth and fluid. And for example, when you're playing, if you have a teacher or somebody to practice this, your wrist should be completely fluid. So while you're playing, they should be able to move your wrist fluidly. Many beginner and novice players, one of their problems is their wrists are always tense. So playing a piece takes up a lot of energy and they have not a lot of stamina to play advanced pieces. But for a good pianist, after practicing this and making sure that the wrists are fluid, you can quickly improve over time and tackle more advanced pieces. Okay, and then just another couple of notes to clear up things about exercise 1. Again, it starts at these 2 C's, so it's 1 C down from middle C and 1 C below from that. So the hands are always an octave apart, and then it moves up again to the middle G for the left hand and the G above that for the right hand. And then when you're coming back down, make sure for the last set you're starting with this G, so it's the G above the first C below middle C, and the G above the second C second C below middle C, and the ending should sound like this. So again, now that's just a wrap up. The idea for these exercises is that over time, after you've learned all of the exercises, you're supposed to play them together. So by ending on this G, you can naturally lead into the second exercise. Okay? And for the metronome mark says that a quarter note takes the beat of 60 to 108 beats for the metronome marks. So this gives you some background idea. And again, this is, for this particular exercise, it practices the stretch between the 4th and 5th fingers, and of course between the 1st and 2nd fingers. So when you're practicing this, just keep this in mind and make sure each of the notes are crisp. It's not bleeding together. Make sure that you release each note. And keep in mind, when I say the wrists are supposed to be fluid, you don't have to move the wrists all the time, of course. You just keep it still. But make sure if somebody touches your wrist, it's highly responsive. And keep your body relaxed through the whole thing. Maintain good posture. Thank you.